Start of a brand new day. That's the interstate down there. Out here is a light that I showed you yesterday that I thought was a town that, I thought was Bland. That was not Bland. That's actually Bastion out there. Bland is if you circle back around here and then down this road. That's where that is. Just got dropped off by Chuck and Donna. Host last night. Pork barbecue. Allowed me to tent in their yard. And was able to get my heartburn medicine, so I appreciate that. Thanks for all your help. And now the beginning of a day. Looks like the trail comes up here. And we're off. Couple miles in for the day. Pretty steep incline to start the day off. About 1,000 foot. It got pretty steep at times. Had to take all my layers off right away. The blood got warm. I started sweating. And as you can see, the sun is nice and bright today. It was supposed to rain a little bit this morning. Never did. Looked at the radar about 4 or 5 o'clock and there was rain north, south, and east. But nothing coming towards where I was. So I knew it was going to be a good, clear day. And it's supposed to be sunny all day, I believe. Chance of rain tomorrow night. Not today, though, or tomorrow morning. So not sure how far I'm going today. I might call it a shorter day, or I might still do my 20 to 25. Really just depends on how I feel. But also it depends on, because I'm getting a little too far too quick for where I need to be when I meet my fiance here in a few days to spend some good quality time together. Couple zeros. My first double zero on the Appalachian Trail. I actually haven't had a zero for quite some time, so it'll be nice to have a double. Nero's, staying in a warm bed here and there after doing long miles that day. I've done that, but not a zero since boots off, which was a long time ago. Right off the top of my head, I don't know, but 100 miles maybe 150, I don't know. But it's going to be a good day. Not a whole lot of incline. I guess that all depends on how far I go. But it's going to be a beautiful day, that's for sure. Mid-60s and sunny, so let's continue on. It's a great journey. Hopefully you can see those mountains in the background behind all those trees as well as I can, because they are beautiful. This is a view of the office right now. The state of Virginia is just so darn beautiful. Looking down in the valley here again, with those big lush green pastures over there. The mountains in the background, way in the background with the haze, and then you got this one up close. And a huge drop off down here. I don't know if you can see that depth. Oh, it's just so beautiful. State of Virginia. It's kind of blowing my mind. I've been through Virginia and been in it quite a bit. Just never seen it from the mountains. It's gorgeous. So far today, I've been going up and down ridges a lot. Kind of at the rim of this range again. Kind of like the way it started out yesterday. Actually, the last several days. Virginia seems to do this a lot. So you might go a couple hundred up, a couple hundred down, a couple hundred up, a couple hundred down. Unless you're down low or you're dropping low, and then you'll have a big climb after that to get back up to the ridge. It kind of seems to be the way it's working. It's still partly sunny, but there's some darker clouds, as you can see up here, trying to move in, but I don't think it's rain. I think it's just becoming partly cloudy, but if it rains, it rains. Can't do much about it. Not supposed to storm or anything, not really supposed to rain either, but the weather, as we know, doesn't always read the weather forecast. It does what it wants. It's kind of like working. It's an independent guy. Or gal. Mother Nature, I guess. I guess it would be gal. But, yeah, it's been a great day. Kind of cruisy at times. Other times it's kind of breathtaking. We'll say it that way. But it's going well today. Views are still beautiful in between the trees on both sides. A lot of trees on this side. You can't see a whole lot, but once in a while you get a peek. Kind of get a little peek right there at some of the green pastures and such. Enjoying the day though. Conquering and seizing the day. I was getting a little worried that I was going to miss the marker because of all the leaves everywhere. And let's just be honest, I usually miss the marker. So that's the first 600 miles of my Appalachian Trail Thru-Hike in 2023 for osteoporosis. The first 600 are in the bag. trail's now not real wide right here. A lot of green down in the valley down here. It looks very pretty. But yeah, this trail is not real wide. I have a tree right in the middle of the trail every 20 feet or so. Plenty of room, don't get me wrong. Plenty of room to walk, but definitely been on more narrow trails where you have to put one foot in front of another because you can't get two side by side or your trekking poles for sure. Very pretty section though right here. About 14 miles in today. I've just been a lot of up and down, all day long. Hey, Fortune, how'd your day go? Up and down, up and down. I just came across my first water source in about that long, in about 14 miles. I think there was some at the very beginning of the day, but I haven't seen any since until just now. So good thing I had water with me and was able to fill up here at this creek, which is basically walking right across or right along right now. It's cloudy again. So you can see up here, it's mainly sunny and big old cumulus clouds in most areas, but right above me, big old gray clouds the sun's hiding behind right now. It's been happening all day, but no rain has happened, anything like that. Been pretty mild. It gets really warm when that sun comes out though. That sun is definitely a spring sun, high UV, what I like. Getting those tan rays going. But yeah, it's going good. Going good today, and I'm feeling really strong. No aches, no pains. Really only stopped once to get a snack of peanut butter, honey buns, salami, pepperoni, and continued on. Took about just 5 minutes. Just gonna keep moving until I'm done for the day. And that could be soon. That could be 10 miles. We'll see as it comes. But everything's going good today. Just not a whole lot of views as of yet. A couple that you've seen. Just a lot of ups and downs on the ridgeline of the forest and some distant views of the valleys and the mountains in the background. So I'm just going to keep on conquering. Come down from there, cross the road, see the white blaze. And that nap hole down there has 2 blazes, which means it's going to be a sharp turn. So it looks like the AT walks along this road for a little bit and then turns back into the forest. This is the second road walk. Earlier I was on a really cool road walk in the beginning of the day that was going in between all of the mountains. I believe I got some of those pictures and videos in the early part of the day. Sometimes I don't remember. Sometimes you just walk and miles and miles and miles, and it starts running into other days. Like, hold on, was that yesterday or was that today? I don't know. I know that today was a road walk, and I know that I got some video and pictures. I just don't know. I mean, I know I got some pictures. I don't know if I got any video though, but yeah, it was just big old mountains on both sides. Basically way down in the valley, like 2,500 feet or something. I think we're about 3,000 right here. I say you're sitting at home or on your walk for the day or at work or wherever you are. Maybe you're hiking and watching this, I don't know. But I am about 3,000 right now in elevation. I think it's going to go up to, you know what? I think up like 2,500 because I think it goes up like 900 then drops 900. So I might even be at 2,000 because in this where it goes up 9 and then drops 9, I think it ends up back at like 2,200 or something. So it's not super high up right now. It dropped down before getting to that road. So that creek is almost dry. I don't know if that's the same creek or not, but anyway, here we are back in the forest of trees, and I'm going to continue on, start this incline back up. I think about 900 feet or so. Let's see what it has to offer. After the last big incline, it's up here on top of a ridge again. And this time it has a lot of rocks though. The type with the green on it. I guess it would be like a drier moss or something. I don't know. But it almost looks like somebody came through and painted all of these rocks years ago with a bright green or a fluorescent green, and it's just fading away and chipping. That's what it looks like. But it's a really cool color. I don't know if it shows up that great on the camera, but a little section there with the green rocks and hanging over as some cliffs in some areas. Nothing too bad, not like I'm scrambling or anything, but a little bit of a terrain change. I'll take any terrain change today because it's been pretty much the same all day long. But still getting those miles, still pushing through, still getting those mementos and sections and states and mountains and just pushing through on the Appalachian Trail here. Coming down this mountain right now, it was getting super windy up there, and I was feeling sprinkles, and there was a really dark cloud up there. I really thought it was going to start raining, so I started hustling, trying to get down the mountain and outrun the rain. And now the sun's back out, and there's no wind. The wind, I understand, I'm not at the top anymore to, where it's more open. But I don't even see the dark cloud. I just see a bunch of cumulus clouds. That thing must have moved out of here quick, or it was just like a top of the mountain little rain cloud or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's bright and sunny and muggy again, though. So, get to keep on sweating these toxins out as I'm coming down the mountain. So my day is done. About 20 miles today, a little shy as of right now, but I got another quarter mile to go, so it'll be over 20 by then. But basically, I don't know, it's about 3:30 or 4 in the afternoon. I am actually going to get off trail. There's a hostel right here off the trail called Weary Feet. So I'm actually going to go in there, get a shower, do some laundry, sleep in a nice soft bed tonight, eat a home-cooked meal, and have a home-cooked breakfast in the morning before taking off again. But I'm ahead of schedule. I'm going to be meeting my fiance here in a few days later this week, and I need to pace myself to be able to be where we're meeting. So I've been kind of cranking out the miles lately, so definitely good to stop a little bit short, even though it's not that much short today. It's an early day because I'm getting done early, but it'll be nice to get that rest tonight before heading back out in the morning. I do believe this is a suspension bridge. Not a big fan of these puppies. Alright, I'm going to shut the camera off. I get a little equilibrium issue with these. I made it! Yay! You can see it there. It's not that bad. It just wobbles a lot and moves up and down, and when it starts moving, it gets my equilibrium off and I start feeling dizzy, so I didn't want to hold the camera while I was doing that. But on to the hostel now. It was a little bit more of a walk than I thought it would be. Weary Feet Hostel. All right, let's go check in.